Our stay in America has been pretty good so far. This has personally been one of my better flights here as well. That makes a big difference for the first few days. But I'm really enjoying the weather. Like, that's not something we have when we're in London. That was like rain every day. So coming to Cali was like complete opposite. So for me, I love the sun, I love the good weather, so it's really nice.
During a LAN, I think people watch others play all the time, especially if you know you're gonna play against someone and they've played a game before you might go back to your hotel room, you'd gather up as 5 people and you would watch their games that they played before, you would see how they ward, you would see what heroes they prefer to pick, and you would try to figure out as much as possible before the game to have the best chances when you're going to play against them.
Practice here in the summit has been pretty good so far. I feel like it's getting better the more we play. We're getting more confident with our stand-in, and he's getting more confident. So the longer this goes, we're just going to be playing better, I feel.
You kind of want to keep some of your stuff hidden, but at the same time you want to practice this stuff so you feel like you're ready when you finally have to play it. So it's a fine balance, not showing everything, but not holding back either, because if you start playing these things that might be hard to play, and it's like the first or second time you do it in an official game, you're not going to feel that comfortable doing it. But only playing the same stuff makes you too predictable. So it's a fine balance. You gotta show something, but you can at the same time not show it all.
I think it's very helpful to play international teams because you kind of get an idea of how they play. At the same time, they're getting an idea of how you play. So it's beneficial for both sides. You can't really say for who it's better. That you're going to find out at the tournament, but at least I feel much more comfortable playing against the team I've already played before.
Like, we got to get the practice against Na'Vi and their US team. I think the teams in each region sort of have their key heroes in a way, you can say, but overall I think each team can beat everyone. So sure, you have favorites in each region, but overall anyone can beat anyone, so I don't think there's a clear favorite.
The Asian teams are gonna be a problem, a slight problem for us. We just have not played against them that much, and even during TI3 when we played against them, we didn't do that well. So I think Asian teams might be a slight problem for us.
I think DK has been known as a powerhouse for a long time now because they have really big names and they're very, very, very good. They've won a bunch of tournaments. Every LAN they've been at, they've been super scary.
The practice we've had with the stand-in since we got here has been pretty good. We are still pretty positive about this. I feel like we've had a really good replacement for our carry player era.
This is the first time I'm playing a pro team. I've just been playing for like amateur or like semi-pro teams.
And I do think we can get pretty far in this tournament if things click. But this is Steve's first tournament and it's our first tournament with Steve. So it also means that we can't have too high expectations, as in we can't take a loss too hard. But we're still going to do our best, and I actually think that we can pull out some pretty cool stuff. Time will tell.
I feel like in this tournament, I feel the pressure that I have to get like top 4 at least, because Aero was the one who qualified for this tournament. So if I actually end up at the last place, I feel like I didn't really deserve to be here.
For the summit, we're preparing like we normally would. We're trying to get as many games in as possible. We're scrimming the teams we're going to be facing and the teams we feel like we have problems with. I mean, we obviously choose those over teams we feel we have an easy time with. But it's nothing out of the ordinary. We're just playing, pobbing, doing as much Dota as possible.
These big, huge gaming festivals, and I think that's something that, as you see like on college campuses, like the esports clubs starting to get more funding.